Hello, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. I know you clicked on this video because you want to know how to draft and cut this particular cowl neckline. You're welcome to the right channel. On my channel, I'm going to teach you in a technical analysis through illustration and animation on how you're supposed to achieve this particular color. And mind you, I do not post full video about how full dress is made. I focus on a particular point, like on this dress right now on my model. I focus on the neckline, not how the whole dress was cut. So we're going to use only the upper part to highlight this lecture. Okay, so now let's quickly get into this. And before we get into this, please, I will encourage you to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button, so whenever I post any kind of tips about fashion, like fashion tips like this, sewing mechanics and fashion engineering entirely, you can have access to the lecture. Okay, you're welcome. So let's do this now. In order for us to start this lecture, you need to understand, I know you already have all the equipment you need, like your pattern paper is ready, your pencil, your ruler, and your tape rule. I shouldn't be telling you what you need for all this, right? My goal is to make the content for you. So let's do this. If you want to achieve this particular neckline, what you're going to do is just simply cut a regular body like everyone would do. Okay, even a beginner know how to cut a body like this. Now you're going to use your own measurement to be cutting. I don't get to tell you what measurement you use. I'm not going to say numbers. Okay, so now if you have cut the main body like this through your pattern paper, remember, if you want to gain something like this, if you want to cut an armpit, make sure that your armpit is really curved inside, not just like straight armpit where the other end will just be straight, like no curve. You have to curve it inside. You need to look attractive like the one on this video right now. So if your armpit measurement is 9, just cut your armpit 9 all round. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is to put your ruler horizontally where that armpit stop, right here. Then you draw a straight line from there to this end right here. Okay, then now we are trying to create a dart, a straight dart, right? A visible dart. So that particular dart is going to be in the middle. So now where the dart is going to start from the upside, we're going to come down from this first line that you just draw, and then you're going to come down like 3 inches depending on who you're making the dress for and the height of the person. You're going to come down 3 inches and draw another straight line just like this. That's number 2. Then the third one is we are trying to get the dart line right now. And for example, if you're measuring someone nipple to nipple, whatever you think it is, if it is 8, if it is 9, if it is 10, depending on how big the person is, it's left for you. Then you can then mark from here to here. If the person is 10 inches nipple to nipple, then here to here is going to be 5. If the person is 8, here to here is going to be 4. Okay, then you draw a straight line coming down. That is the dart we are trying to achieve now, the visible dart. Now the first thing you do is, when you're done drafting it this way, you have to cut that dart line, because in order for you to achieve invisible dart on the side of a dress, this invisible dart we usually put on the side of a dress, in order for you to achieve it on your main dress, you have to slash this particular front dart here right now. You slash it all the way from here to this place, then stop. Then you're going to catch this side and then you shift it up a little bit. You see, look at this particular image right now. This particular dart will open, and then that means you have cut a side dart on this particular point. Look at the line that I just drafted right now. Okay, depending on how much you want to catch it and how busty the person is. The way it is on the image right now, if you want to cut your main fabric later, this is how you're going to place it on your fabric. Don't forget that. Okay, now let's go to the main neckline itself. Now when it comes to the neckline, just mark your normal neck measurement. Okay, look at it. This is just the neck measurement. How wide you want it to be, how deep you want it to be. You can see on my model right now, it's not that deep. It's just a regular round neck, right? Simple. When you're done with that, the next thing you're going to do, look at very close to the shoulder right here. You're going to draft a line all the way from here, cross this first horizontal line that we draw in the first place, and then end it on the second line right here. You can see it, right? Do you see what the draft look right now? Then the next thing you're going to do is you take your ruler and you place it around here. Look at the space between here and here, here and here, they are the same. You're going to draw a straight line. Then you draw the second straight line. Now you have got the first slash line. You draw another straight line here. You draw another straight line. Now right here, you see you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now you know you're going to cut this neck part. You're going to cut it out later. Now you have got these 4 right now. Look at what they look like. Now if you want to cut the main pattern on your main fabric, this is not how you are going to arrange it. You're going to realign it. That's what we call cut and slash. So now this is what you're going, this is how you arrange it. And when you're done arranging it like this, you're not just going to get your scissors and start cutting it anyhow. When you want to cut this particular point from here to this place, this is how you cut it. Zigzag, zigzag inside. Okay, I couldn't get the illustration right on my laptop, so I just have to, do it by hand. Okay, look at that. You have to come in zigzag this way. When you're done with that, you're going to join this particular place with your sewing machine. When you're done with that, remember that when you're cutting your clothes, you fold your dress into 2. So the point is that this front that we are cutting right now, we want to get two pieces of everything. That's why you see this journey right here in front of this dress right here. Pick it, open it, then you open the hole of the dress front and then you fix it in the middle, just like this. When you're done with that, you will see you are going to achieve the effect looking like this. And when you're using a fabric, you need to be careful the kind of fabric you're using. It is not every fabric that will form cowl effect for you. If the fabric is too thick and stiff, you might have a problem. So you need something that is, kind of not too thick and not too soft. That would be amazing. Okay, so now that you have achieved this right now, whatever you want the back of the dress to be, it can be. If you want it flat, high neck, you can do it. If you want it low neck, you can do it. Then it has everything to do with you. Like I say on my channel, what I do is summary. Okay, I summarize the thing for you and pick point by point and tell you how the stuff is supposed to be achieved. Subscribe to the channel if this video is helpful to you, and share the video, comment, engage the video, and then whatever confusion you have, I will reply your comment on a weekend. And also, if you're having a problem with your sewing machine, you can come over and check on my channel if I've posted video about your problem. If I have not, you need to DM me on the YouTube community and then I'll be there to reply you.